everyone, welcome back. It's Allison here for another partial chair yoga class today. And it's good to be back with you. I appreciate your patience as I took a little week off to work on our kitchen. It's still under construction, but we're getting there. And hopefully, yeah, things will be back to normal soon. And we'll go ahead and get started. So go ahead, find your spot on the mat. Today, props, we are just going to be using our mat, if you have it, chair, and the wall. So we'll go ahead, get ourselves started. Get your feet set up underneath you, and go ahead, give the shoulders a roll back and down. Good. Very good. And then we'll go ahead, give them a couple another rolls. And then come to stillness, letting those shoulders roll back and down, letting your spine reach up nice and tall, the crown of the head pressing up. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Another breath in and breath out. Good. Inhale here. And as you exhale, let the chin gently drop towards your chest. And we're not going to stay here for too terribly long, but let the back of the neck stretch a little bit. Good. Inhale, draw the head back up to center. And exhale, let the chin go up towards the ceiling as far as your range of motion allows. So as far as your neck allows you to tilt the head backwards, keeping the shoulders nice and down. Good. Maybe you open and close the jaw. Good. Inhale brings you back up. Mindfully. Good. And then exhale takes left ear to left shoulder, stretching through right side of neck. Good. Breathe in here. You can take your right hand and inhale as you bring it out away from the body. And exhale as you bring it back down, noticing how that stretch changes. Inhale out and exhale down. Good, one more. Inhale out and exhale down. Good. Inhale brings the head back up. And exhale to the other side, right ear to right shoulder. Good. First, get yourself situated, shoulders down from the ears. Good, and then we'll inhale, bring the left hand out. And exhale, bring it back down to the body. Good, inhale up. And exhale down. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale, bring the head back up to center. And exhale. Good, inhale, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, let the arms down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Find your flow. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. We'll go ahead, and before we move on, we are going to come over to the wall. So go ahead, get yourself over to your wall space. You know what's coming. It's our hand stretch on the wall. So we'll bring the hand to the wall, middle finger pointing up, shoulder at wrist or wrist at shoulder height rather. Adjust yourself as needed, and then making sure that your hips are underneath your shoulders, but your arm is as extended as you can get it. All right, a little teensy bend in there is fine. Just try and get it as straight as you can. Okay, spreading those fingers nice and wide, elbow crease turns forward. And from there, we drop the shoulder down, bring your arm to it and help your shoulder to drop. Good. You can think about rolling your shoulder back and down to help. Then you have to think about that elbow crease too. Good. And you breathe. After all those adjustments, we're going to be here and we're going to breathe. Imagine that wave coming in. It's a wave of your inhale rolling in through the arm, grabbing all of that tension, and exhale as it goes back out to sea. Good. Keep breathing. Nice and steady. If you want more, you can turn your hips away. If that's too much, keep your hips exactly where they are. Still breathing. Nice and steady. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more breath. Good. Final inhale here. And exhale, let the fingers gently come down off the wall. Take a moment, open and close the hand. Notice all of that energy movement going through your hand. Good. And we'll switch to the other side. So go ahead, spin around on the wall. Now we have our other hand at wrist height, at shoulder height. Wrist is at shoulder height. Get yourself so your feet are underneath your hips and your hips are under your shoulders. No leaning. Middle finger pointing up. Fingers nice and spread. And from there, gently take that elbow crease and turn it forwards. And as you can see, my shoulder raised up. So as I turn the elbow crease forward, I now need to take a big breath in. And exhale, let that shoulder drop down away from the ear. Good. And from here, we go on and we start our breath work. Good. Focusing on breathing in energy and then breathing out. Seeing that wave roll into shore and then roll back out. Using your breath here, visualizing that wave, visualizing the inhale, picture all of the details of the wave as it rolls in, and notice how it slowly rolls out. Good. Notice where you feel the sensation the most. Check back in on your elbow if you need to. Still breathing. Big inhale and exhale. Good. Our final inhale here, breath in. And exhale, gently let those fingers fall down. Good. Take a moment. Just let the fingers readjust. Wiggle the fingers, open and close the wrist or the hand. Good. Some opening, closing. Good. Roll the wrists. Good. Give them some nice rolls. And, I walked us back over to the mat, but we're going to go back to the wall because we're going to get into our wrists now. I had this all in my mind, but I had already walked back to the mat. All right. Rolling through those wrists. We'll go ahead, bring the hands to the wall. Bringing the hands to the wall, standing up nice and tall. Wrists again at shoulder height, so adjust yourself as needed. Belly button gently tucks in. And as we are here, we're going to go ahead and pick up our thumbs. We're going to pick them up 5 times. All right, so keeping all the other fingers pressed down into the wall. Just the thumbs, isolate the movement, and we'll pick up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Index fingers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Middle fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ring fingers, everybody's favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And pinky fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Almost as hard as the ring fingers. All right, from here, we're going to take the hands off the wall, let the fingertips point down, and then bring the backs of the hands to the wall again. So now you choose how much of a stretch you get here. If just simply having your hands pointing down is enough for you, then stay here. If you want a little more stretch in the wrist, you just gently press your shoulders towards the wall, but only so far that feels like a nice gentle stretch. You don't want to go and hurt your wrists or anything, so don't push too much, right? You push the amount that your wrists can handle, and you don't toe the line. Don't try and find the line. Just a nice gentle stretch. Good. Release, roll, and then we're going to bring the hands to the wall, fingers pointing out, thumbs pointing up. So middle fingers are pointing directly out to the sides. You can adjust your feet here a little bit because we're going to be swaying. So I don't know if you saw, I kind of put my feet back a little bit. It's up to you where you have your feet here. Palms pressing down, fingers pressing down. And we're going to take the shoulders over to the left. Good. And then we're going to take the the shoulders over to the right. Good. So you're just swaying side to side with the shoulders and stretching into the wrists. And you choose how far over you go. You choose how much of a stretch you want. And you take it easy otherwise. Good. Good. We have one more to the left. And one more to the right. Very good. All right, come back to center. Press off the wall. Let the arms swing by your sides. Get a couple washing machines in. All right, and we'll come back to center. We're going to go ahead. Now this is not going to be wrists at shoulder height. We're going to bring the palms, the fingertips pointing down. So you can bend the elbows and wherever your hands land for this one. You can maybe walk them up a little bit, but it's just kind of dependent on what feels comfortable and what is possible for the wrists, right? If this isn't in your range of motion, your wrist might be down low and you walk in a little bit, right? You find what works for you. You find the level that works for you. So if you do have those elbows bent, you're already feeling the stretch as you press down into the wall and you bend at the elbows. And you draw the shoulders closer, you'll get more of a stretch. You just kind of play around with this one to feel it out. You're getting a nice deep stretch through the underside of your wrist and the underside of your forearm. And you only go so far as, again, you're getting a nice gentle stretch. You're not torturing yourself. You're not pushing yourself beyond your limit. And maybe you're out here with straight arms and that's enough of a stretch. If you want to then, with your breath, find a little bit more, you just bend the elbows slightly. You just work with what you got. You work at your level. And most importantly, you breathe. Good. We'll go ahead, release that one, and let the arms shake out. Good. Now we will come back to our mat for real this time, rolling those wrists. Good. All right. Finding the top of the mat. We're going to inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, let them down. Inhale, arms raise. And exhale, down. Inhale, arms up. This time, exhale, forward fold. Take it nice and easy. Deep bend in the knees to let yourself down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up. Big inhale, arms overhead. And exhale as those palms come to heart center. Good. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up. Inhale. And exhale, palms to heart center. Good, last one. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold, nice and easy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Very good. All right, from here we're going to take it down to the floor. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Step back to downward facing dog. Find your breath here. Allow yourself to maybe bend right knee, pick up the right heel, and then switch to the other side. Straighten through right leg and bend the left knee. Lift the left heel. Good. Pedal again to the right side and to the left side. And then we'll go ahead, come down into all fours. Good, coming down into all fours. We'll go ahead, spread the fingers nice and wide, uncurl the toes behind you if that's comfortable. And we'll move into our cat and cow. We'll go ahead and make sure when we come into our cat and cow that our shoulders are staying over our wrists and we're not falling back, hips over heels. We want to keep those hips over knees and shoulders over wrists. So we'll go ahead, inhale, gaze up, tailbone reaches up. And exhale, round through the spine, look to the belly button, press the floor away. Good, flow with your breath here through 3 more cat and cows. Finding your movement with your breath. And when you finish your third, move into any organic movement that your body is craving, that your body is calling for. Good. Maybe that's looking over side to side, looking at your back toes. Maybe it's more cat-cows. Maybe it's a child's pose. Whatever your body is calling for. Allow yourself to explore it. Explore any movements that feel good. Good. All right. Coming back to center. We're going to go ahead and do our spinal balance. Right leg's going to reach out long behind us. Flexed right toes. Turn them down towards the ground. Engage through the core. When you're ready, left hand. Left hand reaches nice and long, and we have 8 taps here. So we got 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back down. Very good. Reset and to the other side. Left foot reaches long, toes flexed. Engage through that belly button. And then when you're ready, right arm reaches. Right arm nice and long. And we have 8 taps for 8. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Come back down. Take a cat-cow. Good. And we'll make our way back to our downward facing dog. Hips high. Find a breath. Good. And then walk the feet up to meet the hands, coming into a forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up, arms overhead. And exhale, palms to heart center. Good. All right, we're going to come to the top of our mat and we're going to move into our standing poses. So we'll go ahead and we'll start finding your mountain pose, feeling yourself nice and tall, pressing down through the feet. We'll inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Good. We're going to start right foot stepping back, coming into our warrior one. So as the right foot steps back, hips face the top, bending into our front knee, arms sweep up. Good. Shoulders roll back and down. We find our breath here. Good. We're going to do 3 skiers here. So we'll go ahead, inhale, look up to those fingers, and exhale as we sweep the hands down, bring the torso down to 45 degrees, arms reach back, shoulder blades squeeze together behind us. Good. Inhale, arms reach up, and exhale to skier. Good. Inhale up, and exhale to skier. That's our third one. Inhale, open up into warrior two. Good. Adjust those feet as needed. Hips and shoulders face the long edge of the mat. Check in on your front knee. Make sure it's over the ankle. Arms float nice and long. Good. Shoulders roll back and down. Good. We'll go ahead, find an inhale here. And exhale, take it to side angle, left elbow to left knee, right arm either reaching towards the top of the mat or up towards the ceiling, opening up through the shoulders nice and wide. And then we're going to take our guitar, our rock star poses here. So we're going to start by reaching forward with the right arm. Right arm sweeps forward and down. And then inhale, bring it all the way back up. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, sweep up. I think one more. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, sweep up. Switch directions. Exhale, sweep down and back. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, up. And exhale, sweep down and back. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back up to warrior two. Very good. All right. Find your breath, warrior two. From here, we're going to inhale as we straighten through our left leg. Bring the arms up overhead like you're high-fiving yourself. Look up at the hands. And exhale, come back down to warrior two, bending into your left knee. Good. Inhale, straighten and look up. Hands meet. Exhale, warrior two, bending the knee. Good. One more. Inhale, straighten, look up, hands meet, and exhale to warrior two. Good. From here, we're going to inhale, straighten through our front leg, hands drop to our sides, and we're going to come to a balance on that front left leg. So we're going to take our right leg and we're going to sweep it forward. Arms maybe reach up, maybe just for a second. You lift that knee and then down, palms to heart center. Good. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, roll up, reach up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Very good. All right, left leg steps back. Coming into our warrior one on the other side. So adjust yourself. Hips aiming towards the top of the mat. That means right hip is drawing backwards and left hip is drawing forwards as you bend into right knee. When you're ready, arms sweep up overhead, shoulders roll back and down. Good. Very good. All right. Finding a nice tall spine, finding your breath here. We'll inhale here and exhale Inhale to move into our skiers. And exhale, sweep the hands back. Crown of the head comes to 45 degrees. Inhale, arms sweep back up. Good. Exhale to sweep. Inhale, back up. And last one, exhale to sweep. Inhale, open right up into your warrior two. Adjusting the feet as you need. Hips and shoulders aiming to the long edge of the mat. Adjusting your right kneecap. Arms float nice and long. Very good. Find your breath here. Shoulders roll back and down. And then we'll go ahead, take an inhale. And exhale, right elbow to right knee, left arm reaching up towards the ceiling or out in front of you for side angle. Finding that side angle breath, we'll go ahead, inhale here. And exhale, sweep forwards and down, and then inhale brings you all the way back up to the top. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, sweep up. And last one, exhale, sweep down. Inhale, sweep up. Good, we'll switch directions. Exhale, sweep down and back. Inhale, sweep up and forwards. Good, exhale, sweep down. Inhale, sweep up, last one. Exhale, sweep down, and on your inhale, bring yourself all the way back up to warrior two. Very good. Shoulders down. We'll go ahead, flip the palms, inhale as we straighten through our right leg, bring the palms high five over your head, and exhale down into warrior two. Good, inhale, palms meet, straightening that leg, and exhale, bend the knee, warrior two. Good, last one, inhale, straighten, and exhale to warrior two. Good, we'll straighten through our front leg just a little bit, drop the arms. We're going to step left leg to the top, balancing on our right leg. So we'll go ahead, step forwards, maybe arms reach, maybe you lift the knee, you wiggle wobble, and then exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up, stand up, and exhale, palms to heart center. Good. All right, come next to your chair. And we're gonna go ahead and move into our balancing. And today we are going to practice our warrior three, and we're going to practice our tree pose. So for our warrior three, I'm just going to simply turn on my mat and have my chair beside me. I'm going to be using the base of my chair, so my arms are going to be going straight down towards the floor. You can also practice like we do in person, which is putting your hands on the back of the chair. The chair is just going to be a little farther away from you then. All right. Feet planted, tall spine. Find a breath here. And we're going to hinge at the hips, bringing the torso to a 90. Good. And then hands can come to the chair, either the chair seat right below your face or the chair back. Your arms would then be extended by your ears. Good. All right, we're going to bring our weight over into our left foot, keeping a nice tall spine, engaged through the belly button. Weight into the left foot, right foot lifts up back behind us. And notice which direction your toes point. They want to turn out to the sides, but we're going to ask them to do some extra work and turn down towards the floor, which means you have to drop your right hip. Use that left glute. Use the strength in your left leg. Use the strength in your core to try and drop that hip down a little bit. Good. One more breath here. Try and balance out your shoulders. And then set right foot down. Go ahead and stand on up. Good. Shake it out. Shake out the legs. And then we'll go to the other side. Hands to the hips, tall spine. And exhale as you hinge and fold. The chair's beneath your nose, tall spine. Hands come to the chair, and weight comes to your right foot, engaging through that right foot, maybe even picking up the toes so your arch lifts. You're not falling into the inside of that foot. And then when you're ready, left leg reaches out back behind you. Again, notice which direction the toes are pointing, and then work on dropping left hip by engaging through your right glute. Nice strong right glute, nice strong core to drop the left hip, even though there's no support underneath it. You're using your strength to keep it lifted. You're breathing here. Breathing for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower down. Good. Stand on up. Shake out the legs. Good. Turn to face forward. The chair's on your left side. Left foot is our strong leg. Hand comes to the chair. Right knee bends and the toes come, or the heel lifts up. And then turn toes and knee out to the side for our tree pose. You either have your kickstand, you have your ankle, you have your calf. You can even go above your knee if you'd like, just not on the knee directly. And then when you're ready, you find your breath. You find your balance, maybe releasing the chair, maybe not today. Maybe you grow your branches up. Good, you find your breath, you gently tuck in at the belly button. Maybe your branches sway a little bit. Good. You find your breath. You breathe. Good. Steady here. See if you can pick up the left toes. Flex them. Good. Set them back down. Keep all 4 points of that foot engaged with the floor. Lifting through the arch. Good. 1 more. Big breath in. And exhale. Lower down. Release. Good. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. And I haven't taught you this magic trick yet, but we'll switch it up. Good. And to the other side. So now chair's on the right side, right foot strong leg. Left heel rises up, bending the left knee. Left knee turns out to the side. And then you either have your kickstand with the toes still on the floor, your ankle with the toes lifted onto your foot, or calf, the foot on the calf. If you want to go higher, you're going to have to skip the knee, going all the way higher up to the thigh. So finding what level works best for you, feeling all 4 corners of the foot, and then we're off. We're breathing. We're here. Maybe you're holding onto the chair. Maybe today you feel like testing it and lifting the hand and coming back down. You do what works for you today. You try and stand nice and tall through your right hip. Maybe you sway around, and that's fine. Maybe you fall out of it, that's fine. You just come right back to it. You come back to your breath. You come back to your mind being focused on your breath and your body holding the position. All that other stuff going through your mind can just disappear. Tree pose is great for that. Your focus is right here, right now, right? You can't really think about much else. Big, super big breath in. And exhale, release. Good. Coming back down, bending through both legs, shaking it out. And we're gonna go ahead, come in front of our chair. All right, got 8 rounds of hold squats today. All right, feet planted, chairs behind you. And here we go for our first one. We'll go ahead, we have 3, 2, 1, and stand. Should have said 1, 2, 3. Well, let's switch our counting. Here we go, we got 2, 2, 3, and stand. and down again for 3, 2, 3, and stand. Down again, 4, 2, 3, stand, hips reaching back for 5, 2, 3, and stand. Good again, 6, 2, 3, stand. 7, 2, 3, stand. Last one, here we go. We've got 8, 2, 3, and sit. Good. Coming to the sit bones underneath you. Tippy tappy the feet. Tippy tappy, tippy tappy. Bounce the toes out to the sides. Together. Good. To the left. To the right. Together. Forwards. Together. Backwards. To center. And relax. Good. All right, we're going to do our figure 4 stretch in the chair today. So we're going to go ahead, take our right leg, help it pick up, and you're crossing ankle over knee. So the ankle is on the outside of your left knee, like we're sitting at the table reading a newspaper, right? Something nice and easy. You're going to keep that right foot super flexed, sitting up tall out of the hips. Go ahead and maybe you add hands to your right knee. Good. You find a nice little stretch through that right hip here, and you breathe. You breathe into that stretch. If you find you're here and you're like, well, my hip's doing pretty good, I could use a little more, you can come up to the toes of your left foot, picking up that left heel to add to the stretch. But otherwise, wherever you are breathing nice and easy, getting a nice stretch into our hip today. Breathing, tall spine. Good. One more breath. Good. Gently set that left heel down if you had it lifted, and we'll uncross right. Good. And we'll get ready for the other side. Right foot is pressed down, left leg comes up, help it cross over. Right ankle bone is to the outside of your right knee. You don't want that ankle bone on your knee. That's painful. Flex through the left foot, sitting up nice and tall, and notice immediately, how is this side different from the other side? You can feel it right away. Maybe this side is a little tighter than the other side. Maybe the other side was much tighter than this side. And then you can bring double hands, one hand to that left knee, depending on how much more of a stretch you want or need. And if you want more, you pick up right heel, lifting that right knee up a little bit higher. So you're on your right tippy toes if you want more, or flat foot if you are perfectly okay with where you are right now. Flexing through that left foot still, sitting up tall still, coming up out of the sit bones on the chair. Make sure both sit bones are pressing down evenly and you haven't hiked up one hip to make it a little easier. Both sit bones press down into the chair. Good. And you breathe into the stretch. You breathe nice and easy. Good. All right, one more breath here. Good. We'll gently set that right heel down if it was raised, uncross left. Good. And then sitting up nice and tall, we are going to take our twist. So we'll start right hand to left knee and left hand to the chair behind you. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Twisting as far as feels comfortable. Breathing here. Good. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the other side. Left hand to right knee, right hand to the chair. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, twist. Good. Finding your breath. Good. Inhale back to center. And we'll go ahead and it's time to stand on up. So we'll go ahead and press those feet down. We'll go ahead. We have 8 rounds here. So we'll start off. We got 1, 2, 3, and down. Up again. 2, 2, 3, and down. Up again. For 3, 2, 3, and down. Good. 4, 2, 3, and down. Halfway there. Here we go again. For 5, 2, 3, and sit. Here we go. 6, 2, 3, and sit. 7, 2, 3, and sit. Last one, you got it. We've got 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, stand on up, reach arms up, overhead, nice and tall, tip over to the right, tip over to the left. Good, release the arms. Move the chair out of the way and bring the mat up to the wall. Good. I'm gonna come this way today. And we're gonna go ahead and just come straight down to legs up the wall. All right, so go ahead, come down to all fours. Bring those heels out to the side and then out in front of you, scooting the hip up against the wall. And then letting yourself come down onto your back as you bring legs up the wall. Good. All right. And as we come to legs up the wall, our first point of business is to point and flex our feet. So go ahead and point and hold. Good. And then flex and hold. Press those heels up. Pull those toes down. Good. And then point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Roll the ankles around in circles. Roll, roll, roll. Good. Breathing here. Good. And then switch directions. Roll the opposite way. Good. And relax. All right. We're going to go ahead with those feet up the wall. We're going to take our right foot out to 1 o'clock. Our clock face here. Out to 2 o'clock. And as far to 3 o'clock as you can manage. A big inhale here. And exhale. Pull that foot all the way back up to 12. Good. Left foot comes to 11 o'clock. To 10 o'clock. To 9 o'clock as far as it'll reach. Big inhale. And exhale back up to 12. Good. Right foot. 1, 2, 3. Big inhale. And exhale. 12. Left foot. 11. 10. 9. Big inhale. And exhale to 12 o'clock. Good. We're going to take our butterfly pose, our cobbler's pose, bringing the bottoms of the feet together, our Supta Baddha Konasana. And hands can gently press on the insides of the knees, or they can rest on your belly. Or one can rest on your belly and the other can rest on your heart. Wherever you are, we're slowing down. We're slowing down from our practice. We're coming back to our breath work. We're bringing our breath work back to the forefront of our practice to end this class together. Good. We'll go ahead, gently take the knees in and reach the legs up the wall for our Shavasana, our final resting pose. Again, allow the hands to rest wherever is comfortable. Thighs, beside you, heart and belly, just belly, wherever is most comfortable for you. and allow yourself to begin the process of relaxation. Take a big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to do a little exercise here to help our minds to relax. And it's called toning. So as you breathe in, you're going to take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to essentially just hum. You're just going to vibrate the muscles of your vocal cords. You're just sending vibration through them. And so it can be right at the same tone of your talking voice. You don't have to find a high note or a low note. You're just humming on your exhale. So we'll go ahead, exhale. Big inhale to tone. And exhale, hum. Inhale. And exhale, tone. Big inhale. Last one. Good. Find normal breath. And as you relax here, know that all those little vibrations can send healing messages to your body. And so our relaxation here, our Shavasana here, is for the purpose of letting our body soak up all of those benefits from our practice, from our breathing, our deep breathing, and from our toning. Still finding nice steady breaths. And allow yourself to just enjoy the silence here for just a few moments as you relax and breathe. Gently go ahead, take a big breath in. And sigh it out. Find small wiggles in your toes, through your fingers. Roll through the wrists and ankles. Reach the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. And then roll over onto whichever side feels more comfortable for fetal position, curled up in a little ball. And then press yourself up into all fours. Come into all fours. Take a cat-cow. Go ahead, curl the toes under behind you. Send the hips high, downward facing dog. And then walk the hands back to the feet for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, rise up, reach up. And exhale as those palms come down to heart center. We'll go ahead and end the class as we always do. We'll bring our thumbs up to our foreheads for wisdom, to our lips for truth, and to our hearts for compassion, sending compassion to everyone in cities that are feeling really affected by the trauma of recent events, and to all the families who have folks who've lost lives. So sending our compassion to them, sending our love to them, and I'm sending my love to all of you. Hope you're all doing well, and someday we'll be back together in person. But until then, namaste.